Srinigar was the perfect place for a few days of rest and relaxation. Skippy and I set up base on a houseboat, the new Taj Mahal. Over the next few days, I'd get Nan's dodgy battery looked at, send a few postcards home, and start drawing plans for the ride south.
So I'm in an Indian pub where apparently drinking is shameful, so I'm certainly not allowed to film. Twice I've tried and been denied. I'm invited to a Muslim wedding. We're watching dinner be sacrificed. Oh.
The bells were ringing for our houseboat neighbour. Our second day in Srinigar, Saturday night, wedding night. Skippy and I were invited in and given a front row seat. For the sacrifice, butchering, eating, dancing, yelling, and all sorts of other traditional carry-on.
Oh wow! This guy's a doctor!
What this for?
It was an incredible night. Invited in as family. Not once did I feel unwelcome or uneasy. But it's always when you least expect it that shit hits the fan. And it did, in a big way. This was when my holiday became truly remarkable.
So I'm hungover, which was unexpected after a dry Muslim wedding, with no alcohol. And I've woken up to some unfortunate news. This is fucked. The place I'm staying, the guy who runs the house took my keys this morning, went for a ride on Nan and had an accident. And now the police are on their way to interview me to ask what happened. And apparently he's put a guy in hospital in a coma. Psst. Twists and turns, eh? So now I'm in a tuk-tuk because Nan is in the police station because someone had too many beers last night, too much weed last night, and took my bike for a ride. And now he's in jail and someone else is in the hospital with a coma. And I'm about to find out whether I can get Nan back. Hello. How are you?
I'm fine. What about?
I am obviously foreign, and my motorcycle is this.
Welcome.
Thank you, sir. Yes. Okay. This is not permanent, is it? Terminal. So I cannot... The motorcycle is being seized, and what will happen to her? Uh-huh. When When the when the investigation is complete, the motorcycle will be released? So this is a long process, yeah? Oh no, this is not good for me. Okay. And, when the investigation is complete, when will I be told and when will I be given the motorcycle? Okay. A long process. So it could be maybe 1-2 days, could be 1-2 years, right? It's different. Not less than 6 months, so more than 6 months. Oh, wow. Okay. Fuck. This fucking trip is over, my friend. So I'm in the police station with Nan. Yeah, she's all fucked up. And she's seized because now it's a criminal investigation.
The profanity continued, and a few days in Srinigar soon turned into a week. Tuk-tuks became my new mode of transport. Over the next 5 days, every day, I went to the cop shop to visit my incarcerated girlfriend and to try and break her out. All this time I got a taste for just how volatile Srinigar is. I was stranded in a military state. Daily searches of the houseboat and surrounding neighbourhood by at least 20 fully armed soldiers. Turns out it was my satellite phone they were after, an untraceable piece of equipment strictly banned in Kashmir. Something the government doesn't want terrorists getting their hands on. My daily commute turned from the police station to the Srinagar court complex for my first legal battle, Bob versus the state of Kashmir. A week turned into a fortnight, and things were looking good for Nan. I was about to get her back. That is, until I heard this.
That bike is now seized in the case because the person has died. The person died actually.
Oh my
in a road
god.
accident.
Is that wow.
He's a critical condition, but doctors say he will not survive. He may survive for 12 hours maximum.
Oh wow.
So the motorbike will be seized there.
The man Nan hit, he was put into a coma. Spent 5 hours under the knife, followed by 2 days at intensive care. Not long ago, family by his side, he took his last breath. He was a husband and a father of 4.
Been here almost 45 days now. board shorts, a singlet and sweaty armpits have turned into jeans and a t-shirt. Then I added a hoodie, then I added a jacket, and eventually bought myself a Farron, which is a big woolen overcoat. So I'm truly one of the locals now. Allah Wunk Bunk. God is great. Srinigar gives a new meaning to the word cold. It is bloody freezing here, and the change in the last 30 days, 40 days has been incredible. Summer to winter. I've been to court, the police station every day since Nan was involved in that unfortunate incident, and had a lawyer here in India for a while, but he was utterly incompetent. So I decided to study long and hard to get my qualifications so I could go and represent myself in court. And I've had some success since. Managed to get a temporary release for Nan, but they needed my passport as a security deposit. There was no way they were getting that. And also managed to get a police report written in English, which is good news for me. And then I was at court the other day, just having a chai tea with my colleagues, the other lawyers, and I was handed this document here. Fell on my desk in my chambers. It's a compensation claim for 48 lakhs, 4.8 million rupees, against the owner of the motorcycle, which is me. But thankfully the paper trail ended before it got to my name. I never bothered to change the registration certificate from the guy I bought the bike off, so he's been summoned to court on the 25th of November, and at that stage I'll then be summoned to court, and a no-fly restriction will be put on my passport, and I'll be stuck here for a court case that could last, I've been told, 1 to 2 years. So I'm going to do what every privileged foreigner does and bail the country. I just booked a flight for tomorrow, Wednesday. I'll be out of here. So today, off to court again, tie up all my loose ends, off to the police station to kiss my beloved Nan on the tank, say my final goodbyes before I skip town.